Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a deep clean of my upstairs bathroom. I kind of want to go around to each room and give it all a deep clean, hopefully before baby comes, so that I just feel like I'll have a nice clean house, because who knows when the next time I'll be able to do a deep clean of all the rooms. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I decided to start with the medical cabinet, or whatever you want to call it, and I just wiped down the mirrors with a no-name brand glass cleaner, and then I went in with a multi-purpose spray and sprayed down the shelves and just kind of organized it, switched it up a little bit as well, and kind of moved some things around and got rid of any products that I just don't use anymore or maybe are expired. And when I say I did a deep clean of the bathroom, I really did a deep clean of the bathroom. The only thing I didn't do was wipe down the walls and dust corners and the baseboards, but I do still want to do that. That is still on my to-do list. But other than that, I cleaned down everything. Oh, I also realized too while rewatching this video that I never did wipe down the switches, so that's another thing I want to do. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just, I was smelling my perfumes just to make sure I still like them. And if I didn't, and I didn't see myself wearing them, I also got rid of perfumes. But I think I only got rid of the Sweet Pea scent, because that one is like my oldest perfume. I don't even know how many years old it is. But I kept everything else because they are still relatively new. And if you're interested in any of the cleaning products that I use in this video, I'll definitely link them down below in case you guys want to try them out. And yeah. Afterwards, I went into my cupboards underneath the sink and took everything out, kind of organized that. I also just went through my makeup not too long ago, so there really wasn't anything in my makeup selection that I needed to get rid of. There's a few things, but really there wasn't that much. So I'm just going to wipe down the cupboards and put everything back where they belong. And if you're wondering how I organize my makeup, I keep all the face products in one container and then everything else in another container. Or not face products, but like my foundation, my eyeshadows, and my blushes all go in one container. And then like my skincare tubes, like my mascaras and lip products, go in my other container. And I love deep cleaning because I find I end up finding products that I didn't even know I had or I was looking for, and they always show up in the most random places. So that's another reason why I like doing deep cleans. And some of the products I didn't put back only because I'm packing them in my hospital bag. And I just figured, you know what, I'll just keep them out and pack them now while I already have them out and about. I also want to go through every room and wash anything that needs to be washed of babies, or even like disinfecting toys and things like that. So that's what I was doing. I was just opening packages and taking off price tags of things and getting them ready to wash and clean. Next up was the pantry closet, and I decided to take my candles out and put them in the crawl space. I don't use them that often, and I feel like I need to use my bathroom pantry for better use. So that was one thing I did not put back, were the candles. I just kind of like tidied up because it was getting decluttered as well, this closet. And I ended up just putting the extra towels up above, just because now that we're gonna have another child, but like another human being in this house, she's gonna need towels. So I put a bunch of towels up there. They were like the guest towels, and they can still be the guest towels, but I had them in our extra bedroom. So instead I brought them into the bathroom, just because we'll probably need more towels now that there's gonna be more people in this house. I'll also link my any cleaning videos or that I was watching during the time I was cleaning, because I always think that's fun to do, and then you guys can watch any new YouTubers who also do cleaning videos that maybe you've never seen before, or you just want to watch their videos. So yeah. And I used to have another, well, I still do, but I had another cleaning video where I cleaned my bathroom. I think I did it last year, and the cleaning supplies were on the bottom shelf, so I had moved that and put it up higher so that baby cannot reach it. I'm trying to baby-proof everything that I can while and do just anything I can to prepare for baby before she comes. So that was something I did do, is put all the cleaning supplies on a higher shelf. And I have so many sunscreens, so what I did was I checked the expiry dates and got rid of any ones that I didn't need, because like I said, I'm pretty sure I had like 6 bottles of sunscreen. I probably lost them and then bought new ones, I'm not sure, but they were taking up space in our bathroom, so I got rid of some of those too. I even gave baby her own shelf in the organizer, and that's where I put like her hairbrush, and I'm going to put any of her like elastics and things like that in there as well. So now she has her own little spaces. And one of the reasons why I went with this bathtub that you will see me put together later is because it like folds down, which I really like, and we can kind of store it away. We have a bathtub, so we didn't really need a bathtub, so this is kind of like a chair that you sit in the tub to bathe your little one. Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. Next up, I went through my hot tools and organized them. I did get rid of some that I just don't use anymore. That's something that I always try to do when I clean, is get rid of stuff I don't use. I try to deep clean like the rooms in my house every 6 months. And if I haven't used a product in that 6 months, or just anything in that bathroom or any room I'm cleaning, I try to get rid of it, because that just means that I don't need it, and less things means easier to keep clean and tight. And now here I am opening up my new bathtub, or not mine, but baby's new bathtub, and kind of figuring out how you put it together and put it down. It was actually pretty easy. At first I was kind of having a hard time figuring out how to like flatten it, as you can see. But then I figured it out, so yeah. Take a step back to see the truth around you. And I just used my Green Works dish soap to wash the toys, and I let them soak for a while. Actually, I let them soak the entire time. I cleaned the pantry out, so they had been soaked long enough, and now I'm just drying them and putting them away. Meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. And I want to say this took me about 2.5 hours to do, 2.5 to 3 hours to really deep clean my bathroom. I don't know if that's like a really long time or not, but if you were curious, you know, how long you should dedicate time to a room to deep clean, definitely give it like at least 2 hours. And then that way you have lots of time to really get in there and clean and do everything you need to do. And another thing I did was I washed everything. I took down the shower curtains, I took down the towels, the hand towels, I washed all baby's face cloths and her towels. Like I washed everything that hasn't been washed in a really long time. The only thing I didn't wash was the big towels in the pantry, just because I wash those every time we use them and they didn't need to be washed, but everything else I threw in the laundry. And one thing I must do every time I do a deep clean is wipe down the doors and the handles. I do this like once a month, but for sure during my like deep clean I will do it again. But usually, yes, door handles and stuff, I'll go around once a month and kind of wipe them down. Now that we're gonna have a baby, I will probably do it more often, because as she gets bigger, she's gonna get only messier, and so I'll probably have to do it more frequent. But right now I only do it like once a month. And when I deep clean, I love to like get in behind the toilet and just all the little crevices and just make sure that it is all nice and clean. I don't always do this when I do my weekly cleaning with the toilet, so whenever I do my deep clean, I really try to make sure I get like every little corner and just like clean it really good. And if you're wondering, yes, I used like a different cloth. I did not use the same cloth to wipe the bottom of my toilet. And we have two doors in our bathroom, because this one leads to the master bedroom. So I also went ahead and wiped down this one as well. You might be able to see the broom and all that. I threw like everything that I didn't need in the bathroom into our master bedroom, and then from there I put everything away. And I also gave the windows a wipe down, as well as the curtains, which you'll see. Usually I keep a Swiffer duster in the bathroom, but for whatever reason it wasn't there, so I just kind of gave it a quick wipe with a cloth. But I think when I go back and dust the walls and wipe them down and the light switches, I'm going to go back and use my Swiffer duster, because it gets everything. I love my Swiffer duster. And with being pregnant now, I find it so much easier to just get into the bathtub / shower and wipe everything down, and then trying to lean over the tub. So I will come in here anyways to wipe down the shower, but I like the bottom part. I find it so much easier to just like get like the tub part to get on my hands and knees and just wipe down. And that is it for my deep cleaning video. I hope you enjoyed it, and definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. I post cleaning and organizational videos every Wednesday, so definitely come back and check it out.